Hello, it is HirosKnight here, back with some more Hearts of Iron 4. Hearts of Iron, strong as iron, as it were. I'm playing as Britain at the moment, using the new Man the Guns DLC. Let me just go into my videos and keep a track of what's going on. Yeah, so I'm just gonna give you a brief explanation of what on earth is going on here. I am playing as Britain. As you can see, I've got Winston Churchill in 1938. That's something that you can do now. Get Winston Churchill early, because why the heck wouldn't you want Churchill early? We've got no further appeasement, which means generate war goals, tension limits are way down. We get more support for wars. Got Birmingham Small Arms Company, all sorts actually. Just close the window. Just close the window. Yeah. So I went down this path in the game, which is for continental intervention, which means that I am able to intervene in any countries that have raised world tension by more than 10%, which is German Reich, Soviet Union and Italy. Of course, I'm not going to fight all three at once, because that would be suicide. So what I decided to do is declare war on Italy first, since it might take them a while to join the Axis. Try and take care of them, and hopefully try and take care of Germany. And do you know what? If the Soviet Union mess with Poland, then I'm going to have to declare war on them. But might not come to that. Let's see. I can also get Iraq, Iran and the Netherlands, which, to be honest, I don't need to do. So I'm not going to bother. It's just more effort than it's worth. Although it might be useful to get Iran later on as a way, like a Schlieffen plan to invade the Soviet Union from below. That might be a bit of a fun escapade. You know, invade Iraq, then invade Iran, then invade the Soviet Union. But that's way in the future. We're only on early mobilisation. Can't even get to partial yet because you haven't got enough war support. Unlimited conscription. Got 800,000 people ready to go. Okay, let's have a look at our theatres of action. Got 6 colonial guys in training. So there are colonies. We've garrisoned 3 armies in Britain. I don't expect a naval invasion would be on the cards, but you never know, do you? Oh, Christ, I've got 2 new ships ready. Right, I'm going to send both of those. I'm going to merge those, and whenever I get new ships, I'm going to send them to the Pacific, because I think I've got everything I'm going to need for the European theatre, ship-wise. I've got 2 navies on the go. I've got... Okay, that doesn't simplify things, but I've got 1 navy to patrol the North Sea, English Channel and Western approaches. I've got another one to do the Mediterranean and the Iberian. So, should only need the latter for now, because, like I'm saying, I'm not planning on going towards Germany unless they claim the Sudetenlands, which they might do soon. Then obviously I can't just sit back and do nothing, although I should have France on my side by then. So the only real advantage to doing no more appeasement from what I've seen is you can get Iraq and Iran as puppets, and also you can start fighting the Axis a few months earlier than you could just by going down the standard Neville Chamberlain way of doing things. So, with I'll show you what I'm doing in the air as well. Got some air wings on the aircraft carriers, obviously. What I've done is I've had most of my air wings to do some anti-ship work for bombers, some close air support in Africa, although not much because, to be honest, the airfields are a bit crap in Africa, and fighters doing air superiority over the United Kingdom, but also over the North Sea and a few other places. Yeah, so got some interception going on there, some interception going on here. I've also got my bombers ready to do some port strikes in Italy. I have no idea if that's going to work. Also, I don't... Do you need to do port strikes over Italy itself because that's where the ports are? Or... I actually don't know how this works. I'll find out soon enough. I will find out soon enough. I've got another viewer. Welcome, other viewer. I'm just about to declare war, so you're in for a treat. Okay, state owner, that is Italy. Let's topple the government. Call allies, why not? Woo! As it goes. I'm at war with them. United Kingdom is called British Malaya, British Raj, South Africa, New Zealand, Dominion of Canada, Australia, and I've declared war on Italy. Okay, so let's hit go on those plans. Is there anything that I could be doing that I'm not doing? I don't think so. I'm just going to press play and hope for the best. A minute. I'm at war with Italy, aren't I? Strange, why aren't they advancing? How weird. That's really weird. Why aren't you advancing? Oh! Some of you are advancing, okay. Fair enough. Oh, and my first naval battle. So the first casualties of war are 4 of my own planes for a convoy, an Italian convoy. Well, I hope something useful was on that convoy at least. Okay. Yeah, so that's the first day of a war. Lost 4 planes and the enemy lost a ship. Italy joined the Axis. Okay, here we go. So we will now be at war with Germany as well. Oh, what was this? The careful preparations we took in the Shadow Scheme to ease the transition to our civilian factories to full wartime industry has now paid off. The factories are already much more efficient than we could reasonably have expected within this time. Oh wow, we get 4 new factories. Awesome. Okay, let's put those to use. This is really cool. Get more planes. Don't need more Sea Gladiators, so I will put those into naval bombers because could be losing a fair few of those. What else is going on? Okay, so nothing there. I love it when it tells you that nothing's happened. Let's see what the war is. Italy's joined the Axis. Are we at war with Germany yet? Oh, Italy's lost 2,000 people. I know who those are. Either people on the merchant ships or... Oh, we're at war with the Reich. Okay. Alright. Well, how about that? War of the Reich. Reich for the stars. Okay. Oh, here we go. We've met the enemy man to man. Maybe start advancing a little bit into... Okay. No. nada has happened there. Tell you what, we've not lost any political power, which is what happens when you go down the usual route. Oh, we've got some more options available to us. Okay. Invoke the Alliance of 1373. I am definitely going to do that as soon as I've got... Oh, what's this? Base stability and base war support for doing the speech. Bloody hell! Got 24% stability. We're going to need to do that. Okay. Yes. Source... I'm going to do the speech. Yeah, because it's Churchill. And he's going to go, oh, yes. That's good. Okay. 3 military factories. Got no French help yet. I'll put some more into infantry equipment because that's the only thing we're lacking. But I don't know if I should plan a naval invasion. Of Germany. No, I don't think I should. I think that's too ambitious. Okay, war in Africa's going well. Oh, here we go. Lend-Lease is yes, please. I've got plenty of convoys spare. Give me all your shit. Lost a plane, oh bugger. Okay, yeah, give me your stuff. Put you on naval exercises. Okay, unread naval battle, and it's just me losing another plane. Okay, Italy has evened the numbers here a bit. Seems to be advancing into Ethiopia nicely. Nothing's happened, and I am at war with Germany, but nothing seems to have gone on yet. Okay, trade. I might need to trade for some more oil. Oh, wait, let's see. Port strikes. Oh, they did have some ships that are undamaged, so that was a bit of a waste. We've lost a plane again, thank you for telling us, that's very useful. Ooh. Okay, lost another plane, yay. Ah, that's looking a bit... Actually... No, we'll get an encirclement going. Okay. Port strikes. Doing nothing. Yeah, our naval planes are... Oh, we've got a battle. Oh. Oh. That looks like a huge battle. The submarines are escaping though, so I expect... Okay, more stuff sunk. Can't really build any more air wings. Okay, let's see. Oh, we've destroyed a destroyer and we lost 2 planes, but at least we destroyed a destroyer. Oh, we lost 7. What? But we're escorting. That's annoying. Okay. Okay, yeah. Encircle it to Brook. Sunk a U-boat, good. Lost a plane. Yeah, this is a bit blow for blow at the moment. Okay, more stuff going on. Naval battle, nothing went down. Oh, something, we lost 3. Ah, bugger, that's annoying. Oh, we destroyed another destroyer, good. We destroyed a destroyer. Nothing's gone on, nothing's gone on. Why do you tell me that nothing's going on? More submarines slinking away. More submarines slinking away. Destroyed a submarine at least. And Okay. Yeah, we've got a little encirclement going on there. But our attack seems to be failing. I wonder if we can get them like this. Probably not a good idea. We seem to be losing a bit there. Okay, what's happened? Nothing's happened. I'm going to pause the game and come back up to speed. Nothing. Fat load, nothing. I wish it would tell you. Okay, I have a feeling that this is going to be a bit of a waste of time. Just really contain them at Tobruk a bit. Okay, let's see. Oh, we've encountered the German fleet, losing 2 planes in the process. Sunk more shipping. Lost a plane. We keep losing planes, that's annoying. I don't like losing planes. I'm gonna get... The plan is to get Abyssinia wrapped up quickly so that we can just send everybody up to deal with the more serious threat in Libya. Okay, let's have a look at the war casualties. I think it's probably gone up. 4k for us, 10k for the Italians, so yeah, we're winning the body count at least. No, we're letting the bodies hit the floor and all that. Okay, we lost a submarine. Oh boy. Nothing's gone on. Nothing. Oh, a plane lost. Yeah, we're not doing too well at the beginning, are we? I'll give you a commander just in case you get into trouble. Oh, and we're lacking aluminium. I'm just going to pause this and see if there's any... No, I can't prospect for any. I'm going to invite the Alliance as soon as I can because I need an ally as soon as I can get one. Okay. There's nobody who I can get nothing from. I mean, but I don't need convoys for, so I'll trade with France for aluminium. Okay, so that is a 2 planes lost. I wonder if we're building them quicker than we're losing them. I doubt it. Okay. Oh, we've destroyed a destroyer. Good. I do wish it would tell us it. Would only. I wish it would only tell us if like something important's happened. Okay. Oh, I always have to read every single one. Nope. Nope. Plane lost. Shite. Oh, how many convoys? Damn it! Bloody hell! What do I hire you for, Navy? Okay, planes lost, planes lost. Ships lost. Bloody heck. Get a grip. Well, actually, where is the Navy? What we want is... Okay, you're in battle where? Are we having a big naval battle with the Kriegsmarine? No, we're harassing submarines. Okay, nothing has happened in any of these places. Oh! Jack, I've only just seen your comments for some reason. Just wondering about turning you into C3 power. I think I'll give you command of a military the same way you play the game, and your powers will be the ability to use any weapons from Worms games. Perhaps I've spoken too soon. You're more than welcome to join me on Skype if you fancy, Jack. You know, and you can comment on the state of this war. Well, the state is that... Okay, we sunk a submarine, that's good. Better than nothing. Okay, lost a plane, lost another bloody plane. Why are we losing so many planes? Sunk a ship, sunk 3 Italian ships. Not got any big battles yet, though. Okay, I'm gonna try this attack again and see if it works. No. Okay. Right, we've got strikes going on. Okay. You... Stop, 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 stop. Okay. One thing at a time. Battle of Valletta was a victory. Nothing happened there. Okay. Make propaganda heroes. How long do I have to deal with this? Oh, I'm going to have to do that for the stability, which is annoying because that means it's longer until I can get help from Portugal. And because they're sinking our stuff, that's unhelpful. I'm going to have to... Can't go with America. Going to have to... That's bloody annoying. Okay, I'll go with America. You're not able to construct any buildings. Why not? What's going on? Oh, the strikes, yeah. Okay, that's bad. It says I'm not online. That's because I'm playing the game. Just give me a call. Okay. There's a battle going, but it's slinking away submarines. Not anything useful. Okay. Sunk merchant shipping. Bloody hell, what's happening to all my aluminium? Okay. I'll not be able to construct any buildings. Stupid bloody strikes. What are you guys waiting for? You're advancing really slowly down there. Okay, unread naval battles. We sunk 2 submarines, good. And I really need to do something about this aluminium situation, but I can't do anything about the aluminium situation until I deal with the strike situation. Air experience is getting up. Hold on, Jack. I'm just going to pause the game and go on to Skype. Where are you, Skype? I didn't uninstall Skype. No, I didn't. Here it is. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yes. Missed a call from Jack. I'm going to try and... Oh, that's noisy. Hello, Jack. Welcome on board. You said... Hey, I said you were welcome to. But, hey, you're here. So what do you reckon? How's the war going? It's good for absolutely, well, strategy games and stuff. It is appropriate, because it's a good question. We've lost a plane, so it's good for that, and we destroyed a destroyer. I find it ironic when a destroyer gets destroyed. And 4 submarines? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, well, forever. Forever submerged. Never to come back to the surface. I sent them to Davy Jones's locker, literally. What do you mean by that? As in, like, the whole hull? They've raised bits of it, but the whole thing is it's a bit impractical to, like, get everything. We sunk 2 U-boats, though. That's cool. Although we lost 3 merchant ships. And we sunk an Italian submarine. We're all sinking Italian submarines. In the Navy. Can you say all the 7 seas in the Navy? It'd be a bit pointless if you couldn't. Okay, I'm going to try something here. I'm sending you to that airfield. If I can capture that, then... Oh no, not you. I was talking to a soldier. But you'd be good at an airfield. Like, it would be all windy and stuff, and you'd be like, oh, look at me, I'm on an airfield. Ah. Okay. Yeah, well, I've learnt to fly. Well, I've had flying lessons, and I would do more if I could afford it. But yeah, it's easier than driving a car, Jack. People don't say that, but it is. Ah, an Apache attack helicopter. Okay, so we're losing our experience a little bit. Oh, we're losing fuel. So we've got no fuel. Wonderful. Well, exactly. A ship of guns. That's true. Okay, we lost two planes. It's funny how it just stops to tell you all these random things. Oh, okay, so they're bombing our industry in the north. I'm not going to have that, so you... No, not you. It is, isn't it? That would be useful. Okay, I'm sending you up to Lancashire and you're going to shoot at those Italians. Yeah. I, I do like the cartoony atmosphere it portrays. It's oh wait, well a minute. Oh, we're in battle with the Italian Navy. Okay, wow, we've got our first major naval battle going on here. Hmm. France wants to join allies. As if I'm going to say no. Yes, of course. Thanks, France. Yeah. Well, the thing is, if we invade Italy, then we get all the pizza. I don't know. Uh, what's worse, ridding the world of pizza or ridding the world of Mussolini? Because I don't think that Mussolini is the be all and end all of pizza. That's an odd thing to say. Okay, join wars request from France. Yes. Thank you, France. We're at risk of France assuming leadership of the faction. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Okay, gonna send you to the Italian border. Oh god, I should have waited a bit to get them into the war until I got some troops on the ground. That's annoying. Damn it! Ah, well, it's a shame because it would have been helpful. Okay, I am sending you to. Yeah. Okay. I know. Okay. Uh, yeah, microphone's crackling again a bit. Not much, but a bit. Wonderful. Well, well, you're not doing it under duress. Okay. Oh, bloody hell, they've got no organisation up there. That's annoying. France is really and Hungary. Hmm. Yeah, all our troubles seem so far away. And now we're at war with Hungary as well. Great. France is Hungary. I wish France was hungry for action. That'd be good. See, the Italians are all prepared along the border, and the French are just all with their low organisation, like da 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 da. Bloody hell! If anyone can lose the Maginot Line, it's the French. Exactly. It's just annoying. Okay, so there's no fighting going on yet, so that's good. Whoa! Nationalist Spain have sent volunteers. Okay. Oh, awesome. Look at this, Jack. Oh, wow. Hello, fourth viewer. Hi, fourth viewer and third viewer. Oh, the fourth viewer's buggered off. Okay. Yeah, we've sunk a U-boat. Sunk a... We're good at sinking their submarines, but we've not really sunk anything else much. Okay. What on earth? Hopefully, I mean, France is being very unhelpful. They're not even defending their own border. But yeah, look what they're about to do, Jack. They're about to all leave Tobruk, which means that they'll be leaving their port behind, and I'll just be able to sneak into their port. It's going to be great. Yeah, I am. It's going to be great. Okay, is there anything else that I need? I need more aluminium, but now it can be done about that at the moment. Check out these naval battles. Let's see. Sunk a ship. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was wondering what you were saying though. You think it's like a common language that we speak? Okay, I'm sending those planes to Libya because I thought it was really well done. I thought it was really well done. Because think about it, you know, he outsmarted him, and that's the only way he could have won that fight. How do you know what he knows and doesn't know? Well, can't be that educated if you were wrong. Okay, I'm going to send that one unit to... Well, how do you know what you didn't learn? And all he needed to know was how to make the pose. The stance, you know what I mean? He struck a pose. Strike a pose. Okay, naval battle. I can tell you can be very obtuse. Let's see, what's... Okay, why can't I read the naval battle results? I can now. Huh. Okay, have you left Tobruk yet? What are you waiting for? Leave Tobruk. Oh good, we've got an ace pilot. That's given us a bit of war support too. Yeah, I'll be telling you to get out of your swamp. Okay, I'm gonna actually start advancing aggressively here because normal just isn't cutting it. Have any of my forces arrived in France yet? Okay, France is holding the line for a change. And my forces are coming ashore. German Reich's declared war on Czechoslovakia. Okay, so at least we've got another ally. It's one that's going to last a couple of weeks, but we've got another ally. I didn't invite you to the faction, but, you know, thanks anyway. No, not you, Czechoslovakia. Okay, you can be part of the Allies. The Allies consist of France, Britain, Czechoslovakia and Jack. You are Jack. You're the Jack. Yeah, you have to be the Jack, because no one else can be the Jack other than you. You are the Jack. You're the one and only. You know. Nobody you'd rather be. Okay, maybe what the heck? Czechoslovakia is actually invading Germany. That's brilliant. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Oh wow, this is awesome. We've sunk 3 cruisers, 18 destroyers, and 3 convoys. Oh my god. And we only lost 4 destroyers too. I like how high your voice when you said, will happen. Will happen. Okay, I want to get my experience up before I go on the attack. Okay, we've got the Italians surrounded. Good, and they're wasting their resources attacking me. But what is a war heart? Are you saying that people won't... to be fair, it's an odd name for a game. You know, you're not wrong. Oh yeah, that's the one where he has the Icarus thing, isn't it? I think he probably did say Art of War. Oh my god, they've left gaps. They've left gaps. Okay, we're advancing into Germany, folks. They've left gaps in the front. So basically, Germany is acting like France. I don't know. Okay, and they've left a big gap near Strasbourg as well, so I'm going for it. Convoy sailing. Clearly we will go sailing some more. Oh, what? Because it's like an art. But the French might think it's called Heart of War because of their accent. You know, be like, oh, do you have the Art of War? What? Because I made a joke about the art and the heart sounding similar. Okay, we've burst through the Rhineland. Awesome. No, I know. Be a bit sensitive about things, yeah. Okay. Isn't that a Japanese thing, the nanny state? Nani? Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just doing a bit of a joke, you know, where I'm doing nanny and nanny. Okay, oh, I've got planes that I could be sending over the channel. Okay, you 4 dudes, you 4 awesome dudes are going here to... It's a it's a hard one to stop, and that's the thing about what do you call it? A gun crime in America. I'm not one of those pro-gun people, but I don't think that banning guns would solve the problems in America because they'd just start using knives instead. I know that probably sounds dumb, but or they'd just use guns illegally, like happens in a lot of countries. And that's the thing; it would be an unenforceable law in America. Again, not defending them. Exactly. Because that was unenforceable, because A, no one wanted to enforce it, and B, you know, it just weren't happening. Okay, good, we sunk another submarine. Oh, we've come into the enemy here. Okay, you can stop attacking, because this is pointless. Just go there. To be fair, you're probably not wrong. Do you know what? What do you mean? A, as self-defense, or B, as a sort of an outlet? Okay. Ah, so the sort of a Bushido sort of thing, without being flippant. Okay, sunk a ship. Oh, we are... Oh my god, we're wiping the floor with Germany. I can't believe this. Okay, unread naval battle plan. Yeah, we are just making asses of them. And we're sinking stuff too. Has the Air Force arrived? Yes, but they've not got air superiority. I think they're going to halt us near Stuttgart, but... Okay, so France is naval invading there. Good. Thank you for being useful. Yeah, well, you're not wrong. Let's see. Armour piercing. Yeah, maybe if I spend some resources on that, that'll help. Yeah, because, you know, there's that sort of restraint and mercy that you've got to learn with it, isn't there? You know, just because you can beat someone up doesn't mean you should, sort of thing. Which is ironic since I'm playing, you know, no more appeasement. Okay, we're not killing them, that's annoying. Oh, we are. We are. Okay. Three convoys sunk. That's pretty much appeasement in a nutshell. I love that episode. Gonna paint your wagon, gonna paint it good. I like a clip show, to be fair. Oh, yeah. Okay, stuff's gone on here. Ship sunk. Ship sunk. Nothing's gone on there. We lost a ship. Okay, my bombers aren't really doing anything useful here. So I'm going to send those off to France to do something a bit more productive. Strategic bombing of stuff. Okay. Oh, yeah. Eat the pudding, eat the pudding, eat the pudding, eat the pudding, eat the pudding. Alright, it's... Huh. Okay, 2 submarines destroyed. Good. So yeah, it seems to be going quite swimmingly, doesn't it? Bravo! Revenge? These two. It's just had enough. It's... But I wonder if we can rescue Czechoslovakia, or whether that's even possible. Because look, they're surviving. They've lost Prague, but they're surviving. Although they're kind of cut in half by Hungary. Which ain't good. You know, because nobody wants to be cut in half. Say no, his fault. I should say yes. Such, I'd be delighted to go on this trip with you. Oh, oh yeah. Floor pie. Hmm. Yeah. No, I feel for him. Who's just wooden locked? Hello, Pete. You can't hear Jack apparently, so it probably sounds to the audience like I'm just talking to myself. Apparently, we can't hear you. You can't hear Jack at all, Pete. Like at all, at all. Oh, good, an ace pilot. We've got no war support. Why have we got no war support? That's ridiculous. I mean, we're winning it. If that's the problem, we're winning it. General rearmament. Is that a person, or is that just saying general rearmament? Okay, we need more stability, so I'm going to go for reinforce the Empire. Because the Empire needs reinforcing. Sort of, but very faintly, Pete says. Hey Pete, do you want in on this? You can call us up on Skype and we'll get you on. Let's see what the casualty count's like. 26,000 men lost, but 155,000 Italians dead. That's good. France is... Yeah. Go on. You're great. No, what's the joke meant to be? So, Pete says he'll join when the sound's fixed. How do you know that it will affect you though, Pete? Could just affect Jack, we don't know. Alright, so it's... Oh good, we've got our stability back and the strike's over. Excellent. Nice. Nice. Go on. What, just being slightly stronger? Well, it's not really a power, it's a thing, isn't it? It's just a thing you have. Touche. Okay, we need more oil. Come on, give me your oil. Oh, hello, Zyron. How are you? Nice to have you on the show. No, I don't know who he is, but he's watching it, so I thought I'd welcome him. Oh, Czechoslovakia's in a bad way. So, we're going to want to get our act together here a bit, because once they've finished off Czechoslovakia, they're going to try and restore their western front. Oh, hello, Ellie, hello. Hello to Ellie, hello. Yeah, it's going good, it's going good. I mean... I do, to be fair, I'm polite. Oh, I get it. Try doing what Jack did to... Is there a problem with sound on my end? Because I thought it was just on Jack's end that there was a problem with sound. Hey. Okay. It does, doesn't it? And here I am being a gracious... Stream sounds fine to me. Can you hear me talking to anybody, Ellie? Or does it seem like I'm talking to myself? Because Pete says that you can't hear Jack. But yeah, I'm playing some Hearts Fire 4. We're just mopping up in Ethiopia. So once we've taken that tiny bit of land there, we can finish off the Italians in Libya and try and maybe naval invade here. Or that's weird. France has lost Corsica, but they've invaded part of Sardinia. They've done a bit of a switcheroo there. You can hear me fine, but you can't hear Jack. Right, well, Jack's got his old microphone, which had all the problems. How can it be if he can hear me fine? Marines 1. Okay, so I've got Marines 1. I can start recruiting Marines at some point. 1938, armour. Doing a doctrine. do an air doctrine, actually. What's best? Probably strategic destruction. That sounds good. I like the sound of that. You can't hear Jack either, actually. Right, let me go into OBS. Oh wow, that's trippy. Desktop audio. Oh, actually. Vertical layout. Strange, the desktop audio isn't properly displaying. Can you hear any in-game music? No, anyone who's watching the stream. Okay, desktop audio. Do you know what? Funniest thing, I've got my earphones plugged in and what on earth is going on? Okay, digital output. Okay, I think that's made a difference. Say something, Jack. Louder. I can't tell, but I seem to be getting some feedback from desktop audio now. Yeah, but I still can't hear music on my end. That's odd. I don't know if it's that I've not got it plugged in the right hole. What you mean is they got fed up of hearing us? You still can't hear him. Well, two submarines sunk. Good. Okay, our attack seems to be slowing down here. I reckon if we attack here, we could still win across the river. Yeah. Well, you say that, but think about it this way. Japan got 2 atomic bombs dropped on them, and Germany got split in 2, so, you know, they didn't exactly, you know what I mean. I can... Border Gore, though. I've got to go for Border Gore, because look, this is where we could break through, and... You know, look. Oh, that's a horrible. Okay, you can go and rejoin that army and take care of Africa. You know, bless the rains down there. Bless the rains down in Africa. Bless the rains. Well, I've turned up the desktop audio, and you should be part of that. And the weird thing is, when I mute you, I can still hear you. Oh, I can't figure this out. I've never had... I know what the quote is. I've never had this problem before. Order... Pete, are you sure you can't hear Jack at all? Alright, let's see what's going on here. Back in the real world. Come on, attack. I know for reasons. Okay, right, people's getting encirclement. Nice. Hanging up the call and calling again. Okay, I'll try that. Jack, I'm going to let you go for a brief second. Okay, I'm going to pause the game because the game needs pausing. And where on earth is Skype? Oh! That's... Hello? Can anyone hear Jack now? Yeah. Has it made a difference? I'm asking the audience. Okay. Lost more convoys. Ship sunk. And they're attacking us, but I'm going to let them attack us because honestly we're defending well. Yeah, we're all green. You still can't hear him. Green, not we. I said green. Sounds like I'm talking to myself, to the audience. The whole damn system is crazy. Okay, defend, because this is not working at all. But where's all these Germans coming from? Skype has a different audio mixer. It never usually does. I don't know why it's not working anymore. I know I can't hear Jack at all. Oh. When you say barely hear him, that means you can't hear him at all. Okay. Where's the in-game audio? I haven't changed anything, so I don't know why I'm having problems all of a sudden. I've not changed a thing. Oh. Okay, I think our offensives have run out of steam a bit. Oh, this is really weird. Hold on, I'm just gonna... Could be your connection. I don't know, I can hear you though. Apparently I need a technician just to do a simple stream these days. Okay, I can hear sound again. I can hear sound again. Can you hear music now, guys? Okay, ship sunk, yada yada. Come on, get in there and help. Okay. Yeah, I think we've ran out of luck. Where's Steam? Not Steam, what's it called? Skype. Oh, I feel worn out. This is wearing me out. Windows settings, I didn't even click on that. Ah. Oh. I'll try you one more time, Jack. Hello. Can anyone hear Jack now? He just said hello. But you're you. You can hear you. What has happened? Okay, Czechoslovakia is exiled. Government exile there. Current legitimacy is 62. Some equipment was evacuated before the country fell. This is a new feature, by the way, in this new update. The amount is determined by the legitimacy. 2 divisions managed to escape and arrive within 30 days. Good. We've got some stuff off them somehow, and that's sad. They were doing really well as well. They lasted a couple of months. Yeah. What? I can try. Does anyone else actually want to be on this, or? I thought I accidentally ended the stream. Desktop audio, why isn't it doing anything? Properties, use device, speaker, headphone. Try this. Let's just try and change the setting. Advanced audio properties, I shouldn't have to be doing this just for... filters.
Oh, okay. I can hear myself very faintly there.
Oh, I did just change a setting and say something, Jack.
Something.
Okay, it reacted to it. Can people hear Jack now?
No.
Don't answer for them.
Oh, I can hear myself now.
Good. Well, if you can't hear yourself, then I'd be very worried. Oh, Czechoslovakian exile leader offers service after a long and hazardous journey through enemy-held territory and several neutral states. Karol Hagavagaga Horvath has finally arrived in the capital. Following a short period of recovery, he has offered his services to our common struggle. Reports he is quite eager to get back in the business of killing people and breaking things. Your fight is not over yet. Good. Okay, so we're hosting him, are we? Exiled governments. Well, we can't reinstate him because his country's occupied. So that's a bit useless. Okay, Bitburg, we might be able to get rid of those guys now. Okay, we've got another Czechoslovakian exile. Good, good, good. That's what I like. Oh, well, I don't like that he was exiled. I just like that we've got him. You know what I mean? Oh, well,
I don't know what you mean.
They're a bit weak here. Okay, let's take advantage of that.
I tried very hard to know what you mean, Seb.
There's gaps. There's definite gaps.
Oh, Pete wants to join now.
Okay, Pete, yeah, join in. Oh.
Why do I get the feeling if I try and add him, it's going to break down?
Well, let me try. Where's Peter Shipway?
I've already attempted to call him. I'm also calling Ollie as well.
Oh, okay.
Peter Shipway
he's
has
still
joined.
watching, Ellie. Hello, and who was the other person? Zyron.
Ollie?
Yeah. No, not Ollie. Zyron.
I think Zyron's left.
Ah, Zyron has left the building, or whatever sort of a structure Zyron lives in.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Zyron sounds like something from Battlestar Galactica, which...
Oh, Ollie's here. Hey, Ollie.
Hello, Ollie. Okay. That's a bit of a damn squib.
That's rude.
No, it's not rude. It's a phrase. It's a saying.
I found your April Fool's Day joke, Ollie. Very amusing.
Yeah. Why is it that the videos I put no effort into do better than the ones I actually try with?
That is exactly the phenomenon that I've experienced.
Nevertheless,
Has anyone been pranked yet today?
Oh, I pranked Ollie earlier. Ollie, tell Pete what the prank was.
Seb told me you had syphilis.
And did you believe him?
Briefly, yeah. It's
Wait a
like,
minute.
why would you
Why?
lie about such a thing? I'd forgotten it was April 1st.
That's the reason.
I've been being pranked by life all day this morning. Things breaking down. With
I
no-
actually haven't been pranked.
Really? Okay. Looks like we're just about wrapping up Africa now. So yeah, have you guys been following the war and the events? Oh no, I'm encircled. Don't.
Based on the fact that they couldn't really hear you, I
No,
should
no,
say
no,
we're
no.
not following it. No.
We could hear Seb, we just couldn't hear you.
No, that's crap.
You probably must have thought that was an improvement.
Come on, break through. Rescue them. Come on.
Rescue them.
I think I got an April Fool's prank
retreat.
playing Worms earlier today, though.
You were playing with worms?
No, I was playing the PC game Worms.
Oh yeah, we're still planning to do a Worms stream.
I
did one earlier.
You did?
Yeah.
You did.
I don't know if the video got deleted or something, because apparently no one
I
else
thought
has
you
seen
said
it.
I thought you said you were going to do it in the evening.
Oh god, here we go.
Was that an April Fool's joke, Seb?
What?
Is anything you say true?
I thought we were doing one on Wednesday.
Yeah, I think I've lost a whole bunch of troops now. Yeah.
I'm
just gonna
planning
have
to. I'm planning to stream Night Trap again on Wednesday.
Maybe I can do something here.
Oh yeah, I can see the video, the Worms one.
Did either of you two see my April Fool's video?
No, I didn't know that you did one.
Huh?
Well, it's not labelled as an April Fool's video. I pretended to upload a full Game of Thrones recap.
Oh, I thought you just did it.
Send us
Guess
the
what
link.
song came on when I clicked play?
Never gonna give you up.
Well done, Pete.
It can't not
I'm
be.
bringing it back!
For 12 long minutes.
Okay, I think they're lost.
17.
17. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I didn't.
I was thinking of doing an April Fool's joke saying that I'd passed my driving test.
That's not really a joke. That's just a bit sad that you haven't. When people, approach you and say, "Oh wow, you passed your test."
I don't think you're supposed to be the butt of your own April Fool's joke, Pete.
No.
The thing is, I feel like I got April Fool's Day pranked by the sheep bomb in the Worms game I was playing earlier. I mean, what happened was that I had this perfectly straight tunnel, absolutely nothing in it, and the enemy on the other side. So I thought, why not just walk the sheep bomb down there?
Why aren't you going to Benghazi? Don't you
Have a
hate
guess-
it when you tell people to
guess
go to
what happened.
Benghazi and they don't go there?
Would you like to have a guess?
Yeah,
what
that's the
happened?
worst.
It is the worst, isn't it? Bloody Benghazi liars.
Would you like to hazard a guess what happened when I sent that sheep bomb down that tunnel?
What?
It made its way down the tunnel, all seemed all right, and then before it reached the enemy, it turned around and came back at me.
I mean, I'm mostly losing Commonwealth troops, but that's still not good.
Of all the bloody things to happen, I felt like I was in a cartoon. I just went, "No, go back that way, go back that way."
Oh, I can. I'm back on the stream now. People are audible. Huzzah!
Back on the stream
Oh, that's
now.
I thought I was the only
Back
one
on
who
the
had an
stream
account with
now.
Audible. I thought I was the only one who had an Audible account.
Is anyone still watching?
I don't
Good
have an
question.
account. I am aware of Audible.
I know what Audible is.
It's a shame you don't have one, Ollie. You could listen to some real stories about Star Wars.
I've got an Audible account, but I never use it.
Well, I didn't know that The Last Jedi was on Audible.
What?
Last Jedi is Disney. I'm referring to the old canon.
What, you mean the crap one?
Now, you do
No, I mean
realise,
the
Jack,
good-
that once I actually asked you, would you like the new Star Wars movies if they were exactly the same, but not made by Disney? And you said yes.
I don't remember this conversation,
You
but
do
I'm sure I
realise
had.
the contradiction
remember
there? That'd be like saying that I'd like iPhones if they were made by Amazon.
Ollie, for some reason your picture has just gone down, and Skype has just told me to turn my webcam on. God knows why.
I'm just annoyed that France has lost so many troops, to be honest, because they struggle at the best of times with what they've got.
Hey, we got Sam on the stream yesterday.
Yeah, we got stream on the Sam. It's the Sam.
I'm sure I had my good reason. I'm sure I had good reasons for what I said. Ollie, you've just turned your webcam on. Why have you done that?
He wants to be seen. He wants the whole world to see his face. Okay, get back across the river.
I've turned my
this
camera.
Is pointless. Okay, so we're retreating to Maginot. Brilliant. I can
resist.
See Jack now. Jack's on the show, and I didn't know Jack would be. You know what I mean?
I got the immediate impression there you were reacting to one of Jerry Lawler's jokes. Was that what happened, Ollie?
That was the reference I was making. Yeah.
Oh.
Doing the remark, smiley face bit.
I half expect Pete to do his impression of the Green Goblin during that mirror scene now.
What? Out, am I? Okay, can I get any help from anybody?
Sacrifice?
Press forces. No, I've sucked the British Raj dry.
I don't know what you sacrificed.
And Fiona. Do you know how much I sacrificed?
And I've sucked... No, I haven't sucked New Zealand dry. They've still got 2. Okay.
You know, I think New Zealand's actually been through enough, actually.
Well, what have they been through, though?
Yeah. Tomorrow's video on my channel is only 8 seconds long. If I can get it in the chat, who fancies a preview?
Sure.
Zed will probably get the joke, but I don't know if...
Oh, no, I don't...
Jack or Pete will.
You never know till we see it.
Brief edited scene from the film Dracula Dead and Loving It, and the video is called Members of Parliament Be Like.
Huh.
Okay. That's a pretty wide stretch.
Field hospital.
Zed will definitely get the joke.
Logistics.
Pete, I feel like, will probably get the joke. Jack, I have no idea.
No one really has any idea about me.
MPs be like.
Okay, cavalry brigades.
Oh, this
Am I even going to touch them? No, I'm going to touch tank brigades.
Okay, that made no sense to me whatsoever.
What made no sense to you?
The video.
None of your business. Hey, Banner, how's it going? None of your business.
Yeah, but, you know, that's just, like, tomorrow's video.
Wednesday, I'm gonna try streaming Night Trap again. I hope you'll all attend.
What?
It's going to stream Night Trap again. It's that weird thing where the people were doing stuff.
It's a shame you weren't there, Ollie. I felt like I was the only one who knew what I was doing because I had to explain it to Pete and Seb what was happening.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a weird game.
You ever get the feeling you're the only clever person in the room sometimes, Ollie?
What, you mean like Greg Sestro was?
All the time.
I mean, you'd think I'd be used to it by now, but you know, you're having to explain things twice.
Right, let's have a
Sounds like Mrs. Brown.
I thought that was a sheep. Oh, 91,000 casualties, that's not good. Who's eating?
Anyone remember that?
Rude.
Anyone remember
On
that soap
stream?
opera?
What soap opera?
I know the one where the munch because
yeah.
somebody's eating loudly on the stream.
Seb, you didn't complain while I was having dinner when your stream started.
Well, it's not my fault you're having dinner.
Clearly, he couldn't hear you, which is the point.
No, you guys
Eat your
couldn't hear
dinner.
me. Seb could hear me.
Will you eat your dinner?
Eat
I like
your
how
dinner
Jack
like a
acts like I'm the
man.
most horrible person in the
No.
world
If
for
you
having him
starve
on
to
the
death,
stream.
you'll have only yourself to blame, so eat it. Just eat it.
Do
Oh,
it.
we're not defending
Do
it
it.
here at all.
Just do it.
Okay. I've
If
got
it
to...
gets cold, reheat it.
Look.
Have some
So,
more
do
chicken.
it.
Have some.
Attacking.
Do it.
It doesn't matter if it's boiled or fried, so eat it.
Just eat it. Have a banana, have a whole bunch. It doesn't matter what you had for lunch, just eat it.
Anyone else can think of any appropriate Weird Al quotes to what we've been talking about?
Well, the saga begins is always a good one.
Oh, yes.
It's just the story of the Phantom Menace in song form.
It's a good story.
You know,
oh,
on my way back
Oh.
from work, I came with an idea on how they could put Star Wars in the Kingdom Hearts.
got some Czechoslovakian exiles over to help.
Would you want them to, though?
If they did it properly.
That's the thing.
I
Do
mean,
you
if
trust them to do it properly?
If they used a non-retcon Darth Maul, then they would find it hard to mess that up.
Would EA let them have the rights?
They
No.
only have the rights to publish Star Wars games.
Yeah, give me your Lend-Lease.
They don't own the Star Wars characters in any way, so it would be Disney's call whether or not Square Enix would be able to do that.
Right, we really need to go
But
to
mercifully not EA's.
Good.
I mean, the non-retcon Darth Maul was an emotionless marauder with an inner savage predator.
But if you're a Sith
Oh,
Lord, you
boring.
can't really be
Okay.
emotionless, can you? Because it's all about anger and stuff.
You say boring, Ollie, but it sounds like an ideal secret boss to me. I mean, it's probably an improvement over the one you fought in the last game.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I mean, seriously, after you defeated that one, I was honestly and truthfully expecting, before you left that place, you just get dragged into a fight by the very same secret boss to indicate that it got back up and came back stronger and killed you first time out.
No, but instead I was like, is that it then?
Okay,
Yeah.
stop attacking. It's
That would have been
pointless.
interesting, though. I mean, for you to say that,
Mutinies.
it's that all, and then it gets back up and gives you the fight of your life.
What a bunch
Apparently
of
not.
wankers.
What would you have said if that happened?
Never mind, we're back in business.
I probably might have said, "Uh-oh, he's back for more."
Yeah.
Won't someone come in and help defend?
No, I will not help defend. Do it yourself.
Yeah, do it.
Why
There's
do you
gotta be a-
think you're a British soldier? Why do you think you're a
You keep
British soldier from the Second World War, Jack?
You keep ordering me to do things, Seb.
You're
I mean,
not.
first it was
You.
said-
I'm sorry, Jack, but you are not a soldier, and you're not a soldier in the Second World War either. You're not a soldier
Why
to
do you
cry
keep-
on. You're not a soldier in war. You're not any of those things.
But why do you keep giving me orders as if I am then? I mean, earlier in the stream you said you were sending me to an airfield, and I told you I was having dinner.
You'd love to go to an airfield, though. It'd be a trip out. It'd be all right.
As it happens, I would like to learn to fly attack helicopters, but I was having dinner.
I'd take a Mars bar with you.
I don't want Mars bars. I wanted my
Snickers.
I wanted chicken.
Let's
I don't
take
like
a chicken
Snickers, I don't-
drumstick.
Hello?
Yeah, but
Snickers, get some nuts.
But how would I finish my chicken pie?
I don't know. I'm not
Oh.
the master of chicken pie.
Any dishes in here, Ollie?
you know
No,
what?
I took them all out yesterday.
First of all, I'm not the master of chicken pie, and do you know what else? I don't think I ever will be, to be honest with you. I think that ship sailed.
No, you'd have to be a colonel for that.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's a hotly contested thing, and the running have been doing it for so long, you're never going to catch up with them at this point.
Yeah,
If you
that'd be
wanted
like
to be the... Yeah.
that'd be like Homer competing with Thomas Edison again.
I mean, If you wanted to be the master of chicken pie, you should have started when you were 4.
Exactly. Do you know what? It's something you're born into.
Yeah.
I've just shared the stream.
The strangest
What, the
thing
one
is,
where we're talking about chicken pie and...
This
stuff?
one.
the strangest
This
thing
one,
is
yeah.
the first time I heard the term chicken pie was actually watching Chicken Run.
Oh, yeah, chicken pies.
Chicken pies.
Oh, wait, we've got a factory. Good. We need more...
They
Fancy
tried to
chicken.
cheat their way to the mantle of
Fancy.
master of chicken pie, and they got their just desserts for doing so.
Yes,
Which is
they
ironic,
did, actually.
considering that pie is actually a savoury food, usually.
I tend to think that Mrs. Tweed was actually trying to establish a brand by saying that chicken pies were more ladylike.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the plot of the movie, isn't it? Oh, armour-piercing cat medium shells.
Oh,
I like me some armour-piercing cat medium
I mean,
shells.
was it actually a woman who invented the first chicken pie? I mean, is that actually correct?
I
Was she-
don't know. I don't know,
was she-
actually. I don't think it's a documentary, Jack.
Well, no, it's a claymation movie, isn't it?
Well, very astute of you.
why is that funny?
It's just how curt I was when I said it.
I just got the feeling you guys were watching that YouTube video I sent you again.
Which
How
one?
are we losing?
You know, the Star Wars parody.
Oh, that one.
Oh, did you all see the small YouTube poop I made of Seb?
Yes.
You liked that, did you?
It's funny, really. Every time I watch that, I don't seem to have my headphones on, so I can't hear anything. Weird.
No, it's your boy Hoff here, coming at you live from the HirosKnight channel. I'm doing this for 2 cents.
Okay,
That'd
let's cut off the Italians.
That'd be Malcolm McDowell.
yeah, you just do it for 2 cents.
There's mine.
I had another interesting another idea for that Lord of the Rings YouTube poop. I don't know if you'll consider, Ollie.
Well, I am thinking of making a sequel eventually. I'm doing a
What, would it
Marvel
be called
one.
The Two Towers?
Or no, it will be some sort of pun on one of the subtitles. I mean, the first one is The Desolation of Ron.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if you did do a parody of the Two Towers, what you could do is have Saruman and Sauron communicate through the Palantir as if it was Twitter, and you could call it the Two Tweets.
Oh, that's a nice new feature in the game. You can hold speeches of Winston Churchill to build war support. That's cool. Couldn't do that
Oh,
before.
yes.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, I had
Have
Have you
Yes,
seen
yes,
the Have
I
you
did.
seen the picture, the thumbnail of this video?
I have, yes.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, Pete, have a look.
I had a thought about your Eye of Ron
Ah.
when it's destroyed Return of the
Oh,
King.
what do we want to
At the
do?
last minute, we hear Ron say, "Can we panic now?" Right before it blows up.
Air defense, cryptological bombs.
I don't know whether I'm going to get that far into the story, but
Well, you can always just make a note of it in the event that you do.
well, I
think
doubt
I'm
anyone who
gonna
sees it is
do-
currently watching this, so I'll just my plan for the ending was for Gimli to actually succeed in destroying the ring, like cut from him hitting into Sauron
That'd
exploding,
be brilliant.
and then you hear Gimli go, "Guess that concludes negotiations,"
That's brilliant.
and then you see them all partying, like as the credits roll, and I go.
Oh, if you could destroy the Tower of the Eye of Sauron right there and add to that, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a minute. I think what you might want to do is take some dialogue from how Lord of the Rings should have ended and have one of them say, "Well, how do you think it would have been if we walked there?"
Come on, finish him off.
Oh god, it really annoys me when they say they should have just flown there on the Eagles.
Yeah, they're not at their beck and
There are
call.
so many reasons that they not only could they not have done that, it would have been a stupid idea.
Yes. For one thing, they'd have been right up there in the poisonous fume clouds that come from Mount Doom.
Attack.
Yep. and then Sauron would have seen them coming and set the entirety of Mordor against them, shooting them out of the sky.
He wouldn't have had to. He'd know they'd be going for the mountain. They know the fumes would get them. All he'd have to do is just have all his men set up nets on the ground.
Yeah.
Well, this sucks. We're probably going to have to
The
retreat.
one who
I'm
catches
imagining
the
over
ring
here.
gets a gold star.
I mean, one of the biggest advantages the good guys had was that Sauron would never have thought they would try to destroy the ring. He always thought they'd try to use it against him.
Yeah, he did sort of, mess up.
I'll be right back.
No, you
I've
won't.
tended to wonder: did Sauron create the ring? Did Sauron create the ring, making it evil, or did the ring turn out evil and corrupt Sauron?
So what, like he created a monster sort of thing?
Yeah.
No, I think he created it, making it evil.
Yeah,
I
well,
think that's pretty
he
much
poured his
established.
malicious intent and stuff into it, didn't he? So
Yeah, but that's what Galadriel says. What does she know?
I don't know. She's the narrator. She's got to be reliable to some extent.
Well,
I know that
doesn't
there's
mean
a whole
they
trope
could
of
get
the
it wrong.
unreliable narrator, but it's introducing us to the world. It would be a bit of a shit show if she weren't reliable.
I mean, I had this
Although
theory
she does
when-
call herself the fairest and wisest of them all, doesn't she? So she does take some liberties. Yeah,
No, she doesn't. Actually, she calls herself the Lady of Light.
She calls the elves the wisest and fairest of
Yeah.
all beings.
She does. That's a bit of a bias there.
Well, that's her species. I mean, she herself is called the Lady of Light.
But it'd be like if I said that, I don't know, the British were the
Gimli called
greatest
her
and
an elf,
fairest
didn't
of them all in a story about the world that I was telling. It'd be a bit conceited, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Gimli called her an elf witch. I wonder if he remembered that when he was asking her
But
for
he liked her later.
heirs.
Oh my god, all these...
I guess one
Where
thing
did
is for
Germany get all
sure,
these troops from?
Gimli's bloody lucky she wasn't a witch.
Okay, let's see, where's the army? Let's create some full back lines. I think we're a bit
Here's an
screwed.
idea for you. Here's an idea for you. You know how Gimli falls for Galadriel in the end?
Yeah.
You then show Galadriel turning into Hela from the Thor movie, and show Gimli seeing that he was right all along.
Yeah. That would be difficult, but funny if I could pull it off.
Wait, full back line. That's annoying.
I suppose if not, you could always use that clip from when Frodo offered her the ring.
I'm back.
Good. Guess who's back?
Back again.
Pete is back.
Sorry.
Is that an attempt at the Sephiroth soundtrack?
What?
He's back.
No. that's Eminem.
Just back.
Guys,
Yeah.
I went. Seb, I already told this, but I went fishing like the other week, and
yeah.
like with my dad, we went out on a boat and everything.
You went out on a boat to go fishing? My god, that's
Yeah.
unheard of.
And there was this really strong fish. It pulled me over and under the water, and I had to let go.
Guy.
But I found something like at the bed of the water.
Somebody went under a dock.
It's my birthday.
Is it?
No. Only my birthday's in January.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
attempt a naval invasion.
I saw like a titanium replica of the ring for like $250 on eBay. I
The
thought, why
movie
not?
or the ring?
What, you found it at the bottom?
Let me
You found it at the
destroy some-
seabed
brilliant.
while you were fishing?
Yeah.
Wow. Someone must have really lost a prize there.
No, No, I bought this one on eBay. I didn't actually.
That you
Well, in the words of Sheldon
bought
Cooper, we have to
on
love it,
eBay.
cherish it, and only take it out when we reenact our favourite scenes.
Yeah. I don't have the chain that it would go on though.
Thinking about it, if we were reenacting scenes from Lord of the Rings, which characters would we play?
Oh, let's see. I think Pete would be a Pippin. I
Yeah.
see Pete as a Pippin.
You could probably play
Pip is a
Gimli.
peepin'.
Ollie.
Yeah, I can see exactly why you would think that.
I could try for Legolas. Try.
Seb
really-
would be a Samwise, I think.
A bit too tall, but I suppose.
Potatoes.
Well, we're all a bit too tall to be hobbits, though. That's the point of hobbits.
You know, I was thinking about an abridged parody for all of us to do, but I don't think we'll ever do it.
What was that?
They take a lot of commitment.
Kingdom Hearts abridged.
Oh,
That would be a whole
no,
thing.
thanks.
Yeah, that would be a whole thing.
No, I mean, I'm sure it could be done. I have no idea how.
I think it's a bit beyond our pay grade, is what he means. Oh,
Yeah.
lost a submarine.
I know I'd pick Sam to play Axel.
Yep.
Oh, these
Oh,
guys can
someone's
join
done it.
in. What?
Doesn't mean we can't do it.
I should point out, I had the idea of doing a Kingdom Hearts abridged. I never said I actually had any genuine ideas about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Have
don't
I
know.
told?
Guys, would you
What?
consider this a disaster or not? Because we did kind of take Africa before 1939, which was like a year before War One, but our offensive into Germany's completely fell apart. So, would you call it a mixed success?
I guess so.
Although I think I may have had an idea about doing the tournaments on Olympia, and having some kind of commentator in the background.
Yeah, or adding people, because have you noticed that the
Yeah.
stands are always empty in that?
Probably wasn't that great a show. And
Yeah.
No wonder they drafted Sephiroth. They were hoping he'd bring in a crowd.
You'd think that the literal son of the king of the gods would, draw a crowd.
Right then and there, we have an abridged parody joke for Kingdom Hearts, and we're not even going to use it. There it was, Homer. The smartest thing you'll ever say, and nobody heard it. Dome!
I guess you could do like a one shot of shorts, like for it, kind of like Robot Chicken with the whole just like a few quick scenes with some jokes in.
Is anyone watching the comments, by the way? Because my phone's nearly dead.
Your
Oh,
last comment was Peter Shipway saying, "I'll join now." Pete, have you joined now?
No.
I didn't
Well,
think
what are you
so.
waiting for, you
Yeah.
silly bastard?
What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
I think the funniest time I heard that saying was on the 90s Spider-Man animated series when Cletus Cassidy merged with Carnage for the first time.
Oh, Seb, another book change for Lord of the Rings that I noticed. Gollum was talking about sending them to Shelob before they even got to the Black Gate.
Okay, yeah, I remember you telling me, actually.
Yeah, so like film Gollum is actually nicer than book Gollum.
Yeah, I suppose I had to make him sympathetic to some extent, didn't they?
I think
Yeah.
they were trying to indicate there was some hope for him so they could take it all away and make the character seem a bit more dramatic.
Yeah, I think that's an improvement. Yeah.
I mean, what was...
Oh, wow. Okay, we've had a bit of success, guys. I have
remember
sunk
what...
a cruiser, 8 destroyers, and a convoy. Good. Okay, that's good.
You sank my destroyer!
I did. I find it ironic that destroyers get destroyed.
I was making a battleship reference. I don't know if anyone got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't.
Is that the Rihanna movie that Rihanna was in?
Rihanna was in a movie.
Yeah, she was in
Yes,
a movie
she
called
was in
Battleship.
The Battleship
Oh,
movie,
Aliens with no-
which of course was made by Michael Bay, because why the hell? Who else would do
She was
that?
Ark Royal.
Fair
Have
enough.
I got a
Who
new
else would do
aircraft
such a
carrier?
thing to us?
Okay, I've got a new aircraft
No, not to me.
carrier.
I didn't watch it.
Nor did I.
I'm literally not complaining.
I remember seeing the posters for it.
Yeah, because it said Rihanna Battleship everywhere. Like that was the name of the movie or the character or both.
When they said, when I saw
Yeah,
they
from
were
a
doing,
seafaring family.
Yeah, exactly. That's her
When I
name,
saw
Rihanna
the-
Battleship. They love the sea so much, she changed her name to Rihanna Battleship.
when I saw the title, it being called Battleship, I genuinely thought someone was going to play the board game Battleships with a seriously upped ante.
That's the impression you get, isn't it?
What, like the Battleship version of Ender's Game, where every move they make is an actual move on an actual battlefield?
Every move they make.
I think they did actually make a Dungeons and Dragons cartoon where people are playing it on the outside, outside the board game. I wonder if people would do that with Monopoly.
They'd probably monopolise it.
Monopoly is fucked up, isn't it?
It is! I
They
mean,
actually
a dog that owns hotels, that's fucking weird.
Last year, they actually brought out a cheaters version of Monopoly.
What, so like it's in Africa and, you know, it's on the prairie and you can get like a gazelle leg and stuff like that?
Not exactly. You see, it's a
What,
game.
the
It's a version.
Panther?
It's a version of Monopoly which
Panther of the
encourages-
Oak.
Is here?
Inside the club.
Inside the club.
Inside my club!
Guys, not exactly. It's a version of Monopoly where you're actually encouraged to cheat and break the rules.
But that's
That's
Monopoly,
real
though.
life, yeah.
And not to mention the choice of tokens was humorous. They added a T-Rex. The car is
What,
now
Mark
a
Bolan?
getaway car. I'm surprised they didn't have a shark,
Wow,
which
no
they could then
destroyers
call a
destroyed.
road shark.
Monopoly is Tory propaganda.
Still an interesting online game on PS4 though.
Would
I
the
would really-
classical liberal version be called Duopoly?
Possibly.
I would really like to play that with you guys one day.
What, Monopoly?
What, Monopoly?
Version of Monopoly?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a PlayStation version, I think.
PlayStation?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that-
It reinforces a way of conducting yourself where it's like public services, you can just buy them.
Yeah, Waterworks. Yeah.
What happens if you go to jail? Nothing, as long as you can afford to buy
It just
your way
delays
out.
you a bit, doesn't it? It delays you a bit.
It denies you income because you can't pass go. There are many instances where it's actually better to pass
And
go.
the worst thing
because
that can happen to you is if you land on the square that says pay your tax.
Yes,
Huh.
the income tax especially, because if you've just passed
I think it was
go and you
always
land
meant
on
to be
income tax,
satire, though.
you've literally lost everything you've just gained.
It was always meant to be satire, which is why I think it's funny that McDonald's do a promotion with them.
Do you think they understand the satire?
I don't. I think the irony might be a bit lost on them. Yeah, I think you're right there. Okay, I'm just going to catch up with the casualties because I like seeing who's killed the most.
What's the TV show?
So what game are we
Oh.
going to play one day?
We've lost 105,000 men. That's not good at all. No, that's terrible.
Are we going to meet?
We should all get VR headsets and Star Trek Bridge Crew.
Yes, and then we
By
can
which
learn
I
how to
mean
play
you two
bridge.
should get VR headsets and Star
Mewtwo?
Trek Bridge Crew.
If I could afford a VR headset, I would.
Well, the good news is you don't necessarily need a VR headset, Pete. And secondly, Seb doesn't have a PS4, so that's not an option.
Playing
Get
the
one,
PS
Seb.
No,
Vita.
they're cross-platform. If you can get it on PC, we can find a way.
If it could
It-
find a way.
Let's see if Star Trek Bridge Crew is on Steam, shall we?
I think it is. It's cross-platform at any rate.
It's
So,
a
like, it doesn't matter what
backwards
console or
attitude.
thing
Oh,
you
Mike's
have it on.
online on Facebook.
If
Shall
Right.
we see if we can get Mike on the stream?
Oh, Star Trek
Yeah,
Bridge
ask
Crew
him.
is on.
Ask the
So
blower.
yeah, Seb, you could join us for Star Trek Bridge Crew now.
I'd happily join you for Star Trek Bridge Club.
I'm sending a copy to Sam.
I might have suggested Star Trek Online though, because it's free to play. That's just me. I mean, if you guys want to spend money, that's fine too. I don't mind.
That sounded very passive.
How much is it?
33 quid.
Wait for it to go on sale. But
Okay,
keep
we
the,
can deploy a
Watch
If
bit.
it
that.
goes on sale.
Stale.
Hang on 1 second, I heard something at my room. Be right back. If you hear
Trying to
screams,
work out how
something's
these
happened.
If you hear
exiles
screams,
work.
it's probably my brother.
Okay, I'm sorry guys, but I'm feeling kind of fatigued right now. I think I'm gonna go.
That's alright. We'll see you
Yeah.
soon, though.
Yeah, we gotta see Fighting with My Family.
Yeah, I was actually going to suggest seeing that today, but I didn't hear back. But
Ah,
Tomorrow?
fuck. That's like, I was up all night and overslept.
so same as always.
Same.
Yeah. Yeah. But, we'll make that happen.
Yeah. What are you doing tomorrow anyway, Mike? Mike, whatever your name is, John, Edward, Thing.
Ollie.
Thing! Yeah, Thing. Well, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna I'll do what people composed out of orange rock normally do, and
Were you going anywhere with that, or were you just talking about Orange Rock?
orange rock is that a new genre of music?
Yeah! What is it, like bluegrass?
Yeah. Orange rock.
We could try DC Universe.
Donald Trump rock.
Oh, don't give him ideas.
I have characters on DC Universe Online, so
Same here.
if you got, and it's free to play, so if you guys wanted to, I don't know, get characters on that, and yeah, I mean, I have a villain, I have a hero, but
Yeah.
I never got to level 30 with it, and
Same.
the level
Oh,
cap has
fight.
probably gone up since
No, it
then.
hasn't.
Has it not?
No.
Oh, you would have thought it would have done. But,
The amount of gear has. We
Amount of
could,
gear.
little outside the box thinking, we could try Star Wars Old Republic.
That is a big commitment, though.
Not really.
Well, it's a multiplayer game. It's a big multiplayer game.
Mike's unavailable.
Ah,
Well, not
Mike's
necessarily. 'Cause
unavailable.
there are 4 of us, so we'd only really do the flashpoints.
I don't really have MMO levels of time to spare, though.
No,
Right.
it's a
That-
big commitment.
All the
Yeah.
more reason to just do the flashpoints, because they'll only take 15 minutes.
There's no shortness of.
Yeah, but there's still leveling up the characters, and
Not necessarily. You can actually get... There's actually something you can buy that will send your characters right to maximum level.
typically I
Yeah,
Pay to
and
win.
that's no fun. There's no
Those
challenge in
bastards.
that. Yeah, they are bastards. There's no
Well, for the
challenge.
purposes of our exercise, where we're trying to avoid long-term commitments, I think it's a very good idea.
well, yeah, true. I will look into that. And
I think I'm going to see how the naval invasion goes, and probably end the stream because it's getting a bit of a stalemate. Oh,
Yeah.
Molotov Ribbentrop. Oh, bloody hell.
Sorry, Seb, you cut off there. Did you say it's getting a bit stale?
It's becoming a bit of a stalemate. I'm talking about the war in the game.
You cut
Because
off
I'm
a bit
unable to
before
advance
there
into
again.
Germany, and
Did you-
Germany's unable to advance into France, so it's pretty much a war of attrition at this point.
Oh, well, that's stale, isn't it?
However, I have got Africa now, so that's good.
dum 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 dum.
Not to mention, playing Star Wars Old Republic might give you a idea of what real Star Wars stories look like. Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did.
What, you
were
mean
wrong
ridiculously
equally well.
convoluted and just time-consuming to even get the basics?
Well, the flashpoints aren't convoluted. They're actually very interesting.
Can you bless the rains in Africa, Sam?
Yeah, you can actually. I bless you, Rains. Although it would be an easy job because it's... Oh my god! Sorry, I just got really excited because I sunk most of Germany's fleet.
Hey.
Yeah, so we sunk 3 light cruisers, 8 destroyers, shot down a naval bomber, shot down 3 close air support and a tactical bomber, and destroyed 7 convoys, just for the loss of 1 destroyer.
Didn't Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse come out on DVD recently?
I don't know, but I'm amazed that Pete didn't see it.
What?
He never saw
I
it.
haven't seen it either.
Oh my god, Pete and Jack, you have to see it!
I don't have to do anything, I think
But-
you'll find.
Really?
I would really recommend that you do.
Well, I would really recommend you play Star Wars Old Republic, but I know you won't.
Okay, no, Pete,
Oh, what?
especially you will love it. It's amazing.
I'll have to get it.
It is. If you like anything Spider-Man, then you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't like Spider-Man, then well, you'll probably still like it just because it's a really good film.
It is a really good film, and it's got some really good twists and moments in.
Yeah.
I don't like the animation.
Oh, that is the worst reason to not watch something.
It just gives me a bad taste in my mouth.
There's like 6 different styles of animation in that film. None of them hang around for long.
Yeah, it is very visually diverse.
It reminds me
Yeah.
of what Transformers turned into when it was bad.
I don't like all of the stylistic choices it takes, but the film is very good.
It just seems like something I'd get weary of after the first few minutes.
You won't even notice how much time is going by. It's like the film will give it half a chance. Give it half a chance.
Take a
and the
chance
film
on
will grab you.
it. Take a chance. Take a chance.
Yeah, this is
And
exactly.
besides, it's a Miles Morales story.
Yeah,
It's about-
it was my favourite American comedian. Oh wait, that's Rick Moranis.
Thing is, I just don't care about Miles Morales.
Let me guess, because he wasn't the exact original Spider-Man.
No, I just don't think that much of him for some reason. It's weird.
Well, I'd never seen a real story featuring him until this movie, and I was pretty sold on it.
I've read about Miles Morales, but I've never.
I mean, I think he played a bit of a big role in the.
And you also get 2 different Peter Parkers and several other things that are probably a spoiler.
Yeah, there's a load of surprises that you want to keep
I think
surprises.
I think Miles played a big role in the second Civil War story arc that led to
Oh,
Secret
what, you
Empire.
mean the deli guy in the background who was running about?
No.
Oh, you said there was a big role in the movie. I thought you
Yes,
meant
and
the
as
guy who was
usual-
dressed as a role who was saying, like, buns for sale.
No. No.
What is that?
Before I was so rudely interrupted, I was just about to say that I believe Miles played a integral part in the second Civil War.
Of which country?
There was this.
Sorry, I'm deliberately winding you up.
You're not winding me up, Seb. You're just making yourself sound stupid on your own stream.
He doesn't need you to do that.
Yeah, I'm
Indeed.
perfectly capable of doing this myself.
And yet he finds it necessary to involve me in his his talents for making himself
I
sound
thought I was
stupid.
being polite.
I still remember your fan theory of Obi-Wan Kenobi being alive the whole time.
He is, and he was naked, and he was running around the Death Star naked.
Why would you think such a thing?
Because, it's the smile on his face. He doesn't look like somebody who's about to die. He looks like somebody who's got a cunning plan.
He probably didn't think he was about to die because he was going to become one with the Force. It is said in the Jedi Code there is no death.
Well, can you
That
nip
is
up the
in
shops
the
if you're
Jedi
one with the
Code.
Force?
What?
Can you nip up the shops if you're one with the Force? In other words, he's not alive, he's dead.
Oh, you've confused me now.
I don't know. If I died and went to heaven,
He's
I
asking
would
if
still be
Force
dead.
ghosts can physically interact with the world, I think.
Well, Sith ghosts can.
Yeah, but
Jedi,
like, could a
no
Sith
real-
ghost go up to Spa and, I don't know, buy some mully yogurts and eat the
Don't
mully yogurts?
move from that spa.
Yeah, could that happen, Jack?
They wouldn't be able to eat it, but they
Could
could
Darth
pick it up.
Revan
also-
go up to Tesco and buy some shredded wheat because he's ran out of cereal? Could that
Unfortunately, Seb, Darth Revan didn't remain as a Sith Lord, so that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, but he's
That
still someone who
constantly
died.
That constantly bugs me. Why did he go back to the Republic like some mewling pup?
What? So why do characters have character arcs?
His character arc would have been better if he stayed as a Sith Lord. That's all I'm saying.
But then nothing would have changed. It would have just
The
been.
villain ending for KOTOR is much better than the hero ending.
Of course, you'd say that.
The only thing I find that's good about KOTOR ending with the good ending is that it led to the Revan audiobook, which is fantastic. I feel like Revan got his comeuppance for turning from the dark side, having to watch his friends die in front of him. I'm only sorry he didn't get to watch his wife die in front of him.
What's she ever done to you?
Irritated me because she was an arrogant bitch.
Bloody hell! What's she ever
Well,
done
she
wrong?
was.
Oh my god! Nearly a million Italians have died.
She also turned to the dark side and wouldn't stop taunting me.
Taunting you personally.
Eh?
I'm confused. Are you talking about something that's happening in the real world or something that's happening in the game?
The game, obviously. You think I'm talking about a Star Wars character who exists in real
Well, you
life?
said that she was
I wish.
taunting you,
I wish.
and I got what?
Well, she was taunting me. She mocked me because I was still a Jedi and she turned
Oh,
to the
yeah, I see. Sorry, I thought you meant. Ah, right. Anyway, back in the real world.
bloody Jedi.
Coming over here, taking over.
Yeah, taking our lightsabers.
Bloody foreigner coming over here demanding to know what love is.
Yeah, and why can't you show me?
Oh, and here's one from Torchwood. Only in the bloody countryside. I'm not finished
Dr.
yet.
Gerbs.
What the hell are you guys doing now? Are you turning into inbred Hicks or something?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike said he might join.
Ah,
Right, well,
Good.
guys, it's getting a little late for me, so I think I'm gonna
well, we
go.
can swap Mike for...
I've got about 32 minutes, so I might go as well.
Ah,
Want to try and watch some clips from what's the Kingdom Hearts game that's got all the numbers in it? Is it
358 over 2 days.
Yes, that. I'm currently watching the cutscenes from that game.
why is
I've
its
given
name like a maths
the remade
equation?
ones.
Why is
Sorry,
its
I'll
name
leave
like a
first.
maths equation?
What, the remade ones that came with the HD thing?
Yes,
Yeah, those are quite good.
yes. I've given up on the first Kingdom Hearts game. I just can't be bothered with Ansem.
Oh, you at the end?
Hearts, the Mallcop
Sort
version.
of. I'm fighting Ansem by myself.
By
You're
yourself?
fighting by themselves.
Yes, Donald and Goofy aren't in this fight.
Oh, is he the big ship thing?
No.
The big ship.
It's the one after you fight Darkseid again.
Dark side.
Yes.
Spell
You need to-
SEID.
You need to.
Oh,
you need
Mike's
to
in
read your...
the... Mike's watching.
Hi, Mike.
Hello,
He
Michael.
says Skype's playing it.
Hello, Michael.
Just to
You
bring you
might
up to
wanna-
speed, I started the war like a year and a bit early because I got Churchill early, and
You started it.
Oh, yes.
No, we didn't.
oh yes, I did.
You might
Yes,
want
it
to
is,
read
yeah,
up on
we
your
did
Jiminy
Well,
Cricket.
they haven't even
journal,
invaded Poland yet. Germany invaded Czechoslovakia with the help of Hungary.
Fighting Ansem on your own. So have you got to the end of the world yet?
Yes, I'm at the end of the world.
Oh, 3 days until I can invade
Oh,
Sicily.
right, yeah. I know the bit you mean. Has he got the big shadowy creature?
The
for-
Guardian, yes.
Yeah.
It's that
I don't
rush
think
thing
I'm
he
that
does.
far
You know,
into the game yet.
it's that rush thing he does. I mean, that literally takes away half your health, and he can do it again and again and again and again and again. You're spending most of your time healing, and I just can't be bothered.
I'm on the Sephiroth fight. In
You-
Okay,
Olympia.
naval invasion beginning. Good.
Good luck with that.
Thank
Remember
you.
that you don't have to do it. Oh, I was talking to Pete.
Oh, I
did-
was going to say, I do kind
I
of have
didn't.
to do it because otherwise I'm not going to beat Italy.
I thought to myself, I had a hard enough time fighting Maleficent.
It's a
I
hard
can't
enough life
really-
for you.
The thing is, I think I can do it. I don't think it's beyond my capability. I just don't be bothered.
What
Oh,
level are you?
coming ashore.
Should be over 50.
I'm level 100.
I thought
Oh,
you could only
bloody
go
hell,
as high-
Pete.
I thought you could only go as high as 60.
Now you can go up to
That's a lot of
100.
ships. Oh, I've come ashore. God. Okay.
No,
Oh,
it,
I
it
guess you'll
goes
be-
up to 100.
I guess now you'll be telling me I should level up to 100 then.
No, well, if you want the end boss fight to be almost insultingly easy, but
Well, I do. I like things to be insultingly easy. I played this game for the story.
Like Sunday mornings.
right, what's a good way to grind on Kingdom Hearts then?
Well, so far, the only
Sounds
way
like a
I've found is
euphemism.
to do the Olympia tournaments.
Do you gain experience?
Oh my
from
God.
That? It's been forever
Yeah.
since I played the
I
first one.
sunk a
Yeah, you do.
battleship. Oh wow, I sunk a battleship. That's awesome.
I've been grinding a lot in Agrabah,
I bet you
Yeah,
have.
I remember Agrabah's pretty good for.
and it's good
Spawn
for getting. It's good for
thing is-
getting elixirs as well.
The thing
Oh
is,
yeah, you can never have too many elixirs, especially if you plan on fighting Sephiroth.
Sephiroth.
Like, if he uses that
What?
thing that knocks you down to 1 HP and no magic, there is a brief
No
window of
match.
time. Like, you've got when you use an item, there is a brief window of time between when Sora chucks it in the air and when it takes effect. If you get hit by that attack, your best bet is to try and time the use of an elixir so that the attack hits you in that brief split-second window. So you
Nice.
chuck the item up in the air, you get hit, and then it instantly heals you.
now you see, I couldn't do that. I'm having a hard enough time blocking attacks.
It's a hard enough life for
That's
Jack.
why I don't think I'll face Sephiroth no matter what.
Yeah. Well, if he teleports to the end and says something, you'll know the attack when you see it eventually. Basically, your best bet then would be to get to him and whack him with the Keyblade a couple of times before he can use it.
I think my best bet would be to not
What?
play it at all.
Mike, do you want to try
Oh
Skype
bugger.
again?
The Reich's declared
One thing
war
is,
on
though,
Belgium.
I will not be
Yeah.
playing Chain of Memories. That's just a matter of principle.
I cannot blame you. It is not worth it.
No. It's unfortunate that it is somewhat integral to the storyline between the events of the first game and the second. That is terribly unfortunate. But
It's unnecessary. Like those events.
it's unnecessary, yes, but they are there, so to understand it
Oh,
fully,
bloody
you
heck,
do
we've
have
got
to
the
actually
Schlieffen
know the
plan.
story. I consider that to be unfortunate,
Yeah.
but
Um,
the price worth paying to not play.
yeah. Kingdom Hearts 3 was disappointingly easy now that I look back on it.
Now, you say that, but I heard otherwise from some game retailers who tell me how difficult it is to heal in that game.
I never noticed
Well,
difficulty
the
healing.
thing is, healing takes time, and, you know, it's different for different
Seb, do you
people.
Seb, do you even know the game we're talking about?
No, I thought you just meant, like, healing, like, emotionally.
Oh, I'm way past that. I mean, I was facing a lot of stress when I was at work this morning.
Oh, yeah, why? What happened at work?
Oh, just so many things not working when they should be. It's gotten to the point now where I'm literally unable to tolerate it.
When you try your best and you don't succeed.
I am literally mentally incapable of coping with something going wrong with my YouTube app, or the phone not working, or the bus being too late or too early. I am literally mentally incapable of dealing with that.
Oh.
Sometimes I do actually think that life is probably playing a massive April Fool's Day joke, just trying my patience.
Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me.
Ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. That's your turn, Ollie.
She was looking kinda dumb with a finger and a thumb in the shape of a nail on her forehead.
Now, I don't know if Michael's patronising me or not.
I don't know, it just seemed appropriate.
And they don't stop coming,
And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. You're certainly proving that point.
Yeah.
All around me are familiar faces.
No, Mike doesn't patronise Jack. He's completely sincere.
Yeah,
Mike
that's
isn't
the impression I got
patronising in
when
any way,
when I
actually.
speak to him. It's just it's over chat, so I'm not sure.
Oh,
It's
I-
hard to tell in a text medium, isn't it?
Yeah,
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't.
especially if you're me. I really.
By the way, Mike, we're doing a. Wait, are we still
Anyway, dude,
doing
I'd really better go now.
stream?
So I'll see you guys
Okay.
soon.
To be honest, Ollie, I had thought there was a time I actually thought about going to your house with my PS4 so you can defeat these bosses for me.
No, I'm not streaming.
It's,
Oh,
it's
thanks.
basically your boss chauffeur.
Oh, I think there
Hearts
may be a.
Alone.
I think there may be a
no.
way that I could do that.
Really?
Oh, Poland.
Share play,
Share play.
worth a try.
Interesting. You got some time on your hands now?
No, not
Time
now.
on
I-
his hands.
I gotta go
Should
now.
be time spent
But-
with you.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be on Wednesday playing Night Trap. I hope you'll all be there.
Mike, do you want to join that?
Oh, okay. So
My first thought is that you're being sympathetic, Mike. It's hard to tell over text chat, and to be honest, my problems do seem a bit pedestrian compared to some
oh
problems.
no, not Zog. Zog submits to Italy. An ultimatum's been delivered to the Albanian government by Italian diplomats, demanding that they submit or complete military. I
thought you
know,
said-
and he's abdicated. Poor old Zog.
I thought you said dog then.
No.
Did Thanos exclude himself, or did he take a gamble?
Then immediately I thought about that bit from Fable when the dog dies.
That's a
Oh,
downer.
that slow motion bit where the dog jumps between you and the bullet.
Poland's
It gave
probably
Jack's
screwed.
stream.
It gave me all the time to go, no.
Yeah, Jack's doing a stream on Wednesday. Do you want to join?
Yeah.
What about you, Ollie? You got time on your hands? It'll only take an hour.
Time on his
I should be able to,
hands,
yeah.
Should be time
Unless something
spent
goes
with
wrong.
you.
By the way, the first attempt at streaming it is on my channel. I would encourage you to watch it, but to be perfectly honest, I'm still on heads or tails on whether I want to delete it because it was that much of a
Oh,
cock
don't
up.
be like that. It was
No,
a fun
keep it.
stream.
Yeah, I bet it was fun for you. You got to watch me fail.
No, it was entertaining. You reacted to it well, and it was interesting.
In the meantime, I need to do something about that time delay.
What
Would it
time
be-
delay?
You know, OBS and the stream.
I don't think there's anything you
anything
can
you
do
can
about it. I think it's just a fact
You
of
just-
life.
It's
Yeah, you're
the
just gonna
nature
have
of
to-
streaming.
Yeah, that's just streaming, I'm afraid.
That's irritating. I was rather hoping you guys could watch the cameras with me in case I miss something, which I almost certainly will, because I did.
Now, unfortunately, the delay between streamer and audience is inevitable.
I mean, triggering the traps outside the house
Harry,
is
shut the door.
ludicrously difficult because it's at night, so you can't really see them moving about.
What?
What?
I don't know. I heard a lot of shouting.
Yeah.
Come
What's
on,
up,
I
Pete?
want more political power so I can get
brother.
Portugal involved because Portugal's awesome in this game.
Right, well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go as well. I'll see you guys on Wednesday.
Oh,
See you
okay.
Wednesday.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye.
So,
Yeah, so. Do you like stuff?
yeah, I like stuff.
Good.
Should we see if we can get Sam on again? And maybe
Yeah,
Ian?
I'll be up for Sam not being on again. Come on, defend your land, you idiots. What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
I think I'm going to end the stream in a few minutes.
Hello.
Oh, hey Sam.
Oh, hello, Sam. How are you?
Better than I was.
Good, good. Well, I'm glad to hear that
Well,
you're on the mend.
Yeah, so what can I do you for?
I don't know, I'm just streaming and we thought we'd invite you.
Well, I'm just about to have dinner with the wife, so
Fair enough.
not going to be able to stay long, really.
It's alright. I've got a bit of a cough myself. It's annoying.
yeah, that's going around, but...
Cough it.
So, how are you guys doing other than, streaming and stuff?
Good, I was just trying to save Poland, but... No,
Again.
I know. Well, it's a
Yeah,
bit of stalemate.
Yeah, we had Ian. Ian apparently was watching this yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mentioned to Ollie I was on your stream yesterday, and he's like, "Oh God, how did that go for you?" And I actually haven't.
I thought it went well, didn't you?
I actually think it went well, considering. Yeah, I mean, it has been a while since I've spoken to any of you, to be honest.
I think that's
which is
why it was
depressing.
good, because we were catching up.
Oh yeah, it was actually nice
It's like a
to chat.
reunion.
Oh yeah, it was. It was like a little reunion.
A reunion. As it
The
were.
onion people.
The onion people. Not we,
He's
the
talking
onion
about-
people.
He's talking about the union people, and not us, the onion people.
Okay, so Finland's caved into the Soviets. That's just happened.
Oh good God. So, apparently the new Broly movie is coming out on Blu-ray
we've
later
got,
next.
Oh, awesome! I'm looking forward to that.
got some comments.
Oh yeah. Right, who's commented?
Aaron Barron.
Oh, Aaron Barron. What's he said? When did he comment, Pete?
He said, "Am I just watching a group of friends play Hearts of Iron 4?
Seems that way, doesn't it?
I'm in the UK as well, so there shouldn't be connection problems. Mods? No, we don't have any mods.
No, it's. Oh my god, that would be
mods?
impossible to police if we had mods.
Do you mean mods in the game or mods in the chat?
Yeah, I don't know if you meant moderators or mods in the game. I'm playing the vanilla game, if that answers your question.
No, I'm a rocker.
I get it. I like that. Well done,
Yeah.
Sam. That was a good one.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that was a good
a
one.
bit-
I liked that. Yeah,
Yeah,
you are
I
just
didn't-
watching a bunch
yeah.
of friends
I
playing.
posted that Star Wars thing. I posted that Star Wars thing to you this morning through Skype. I thought it was an interesting.
Yeah. Oh, that'll help with
Well,
research.
I thought it was kind of depressing to watch, to read through the whole thing, because it does sadly make a lot. It is partly the reason why I'm just not in. I'm not interested at all in the new trilogy.
Ah,
I mean, someone did make the point of the difference between the prequels and the new ones is the new ones had a good story but terrible execution. The new ones have a terrible story but great execution.
I don't know. I think the story's quite good. So
To be honest, it just feels like it's a generic space story with Star Wars put on. The problem
I think they tried to simplify it because people complained about the prequels being too complicated.
It's not just that. It's J.J. Abrams started the whole thing. He wrote the first one, and he set up a bunch of mysteries that ultimately were never going to be answered.
Well, because someone different was doing the second one.
Well, that's the thing. Here's the thing. Ollie makes a point of he's glad that they didn't explain who Rey's parents were.
I'm glad they didn't.
No one cares. Here's the thing: no one cares about Rey because she is a terribly written character in general.
I don't think she is.
I think she's terrible. She is. The thing is, she does literally shit all over the whole. All the other series have been built up on the whole, training thing. The characters have to at least have, an explanation for why they're as good as.
Yeah, but she lived in the desert alone, and she learned how to defend herself.
That's not the same. Defending yourself in the desert from raiders and learning to use the Force are not the same thing.
No, but some people are natural to it and some people aren't, and she was.
That's bullshit. That's another bullshit thing because Anakin was apparently supposed to be really fucking in tune with the Force, and he still needed training.
Well, yeah, but
literally everybody but Rey literally goes off and trains. And even if you do like Rey, the problem is she is kind of part of the problem with Hollywood's writing of women in general. Because at the moment, the reason I can't give a shit about general Hollywood movies in general with the female leads isn't because they're female leads. It's because Hollywood has a hard-on at the moment for women all have to be written a certain way. They have to be written as flawless Mary Sue style characters.
But she's not flawless. She's too attached to who her parents are. She's not really focusing on the present.
Those are not flaws. Those are not actual flaws. You can't use that's the same as using the argument of their only real flaw is.
She's got more flaws than Luke Skywalker.
They care about their friends too much. Oh, and also a thing I noticed through watching The Force Awakens, which I consider much worse than The Last Jedi, to be honest. Notice how when Han dies, Leia doesn't even go to Chewbacca.
I know, that was stupid, I'll admit that. That was dumb.
That was stupid, and go straight to fucking Rey.
I know, who she only just met.
Yeah, the problem is that they've written women now that they've got to be one particular archetype, and they can't be human. And I defend this with Carrie Fisher as Leia. Leia could be badass and cool, and didn't have to do it at the expense of every other character. Rey has to do everything at the expense of everybody else.
Well, how so?
Look. Here's the thing. Here's how I would have gone with it. I would have made the first movie focus more on her technical skills because they make a good point that she's very good with machines. I wouldn't have had to use the mind trick to get out of that device. I would have had to pick the lock.
Okay.
And just take out the guard that way. Lose a fight to Kylo Ren because there is no threat.
That was the first time that she really got in touch with the Force, so they had to show
That's
her.
the thing. She literally able to suddenly do the whole mind trick thing. I would have. Here's the thing. I would have done the whole thing where she fights Kylo Ren and she does not get it. Don't put her on equal terms.
No, I'm in trouble.
Do not put her on equal terms with him until the third movie because what they've ultimately done is they've created a paradox whereupon there is no threat for the ninth movie. Because it's already shown that she's kind of on equal footing with, if not better than, Kylo Ren at this point. Luke is they still never really came up with a goodish explanation for Luke, for everything that happened in between, and the sad thing is that Rey's entire character rewrites everything about the previous movies anyway because fuck them. But that's apparently the entire mindset of Lucasfilm at the moment is fuck the previous movies, fuck everything else before, we're doing things a new way.
But it'd be a bit boring if it was the same as it's always has been. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it will. But the problem is, again, they did just do the same thing over again. Keeping in mind that yes, while Force Awakens was a new movie, it was just A New Hope. It might as well have just been considered A New Hope, the reboot. It was the same movie.
Come on, evacuate.
and the Last Jedi was just Empire and Return of the Jedi thrown into one movie. I don't throw the blame on Lucasfilm. I blame J.J. Abrams because, again, J.J. Abrams hasn't really ever produced anything of any to begin with.
Well, what about Lost?
Lost wasn't good.
It was brilliant.
The only good thing about Lost is when it finally fucking ended, and by that point, people had stopped watching.
It had a really good ending, though.
No.
It did, because, you know...
Look, you can enjoy it and everything. That's your niche.
Brilliant.
Unfortunately, it wasn't considered that good by a general audience, which is why people forgot about it after a few seasons. His Star Trek movies were not that great either.
I quite liked, but I only saw one of them, to be fair.
Benedict Cumberbatch as Khan was kind of okay. Kinda. But it wasn't enough to save the movie.
He is good in things, I gotta admit.
He is good. But in general, J.J. Abrams has never produced anything of substance. And when he did the Star Wars movie, all he really just did was redo the.
Have we got anyone watching the comments, by the way? Because I don't want to neglect people.
Mike's just commented.
Oh, what's he said?
He said, "Yeah, we have a fair bit of banter among us, buddy. We're pretty cool guys."
Has anything been said since?
Replying to Aaron.
Oh.
I mean, ultimately, the thing is that last year, Star Wars took the biggest blow it ever took with the negative reviews for The Last Jedi, Solo flopping as bad as it did.
It was badly marketed, to be fair, because a lot of people forgot that it was on.
Well, it wasn't just that. It was the bad marketing. It was the fact that they fired the original directors because they couldn't see eye to eye with Kathleen Kennedy. And there was the fact that people were like, we don't want to see this movie at all because there's no point. It was a combination of, there was a boycott to people who were not going to see Star Wars movies until Kathleen Kennedy was fired. There was
that's just, we said spiting your nose to smack your face, whatever the term
it's because
is.
Kathleen Kennedy's way of dealing with things as the president of Lucasfilm was not great. She attacked fans. She was kind of an asshole in general. And she did actually.
When you say fans, do you mean people who are like posting horrible stuff online, or like people who like the movies?
Oh no, she was literally just being an asshole because she decided, along with J.J. Abrams, anyone who has an opinion and doesn't like the movie in any way is wrong, and then called them sexist, called them all these things, and it was just no, you can't just dislike the movie.
Some of the people were sexist though.
Some people were, but not all of them. You can't just group entire people just because a couple of people. That's the thing. The people who cried, "Wah, I don't like the women," they don't represent the entire Star Wars fan base.
I certainly hope not.
No, you can't make a blanket statement. You can't make a blanket statement. That's the problem with making a blanket statement. And some people also were like, "Why do we need a story on Han Solo? There's to know about him. Who cares?" So a lot of people.
To be fair, we didn't need it. I'm glad we got it, but we didn't need it.
That was the reason. People didn't need it, and then the fact that it was oversaturation of Star Wars. I mean,
there was a lot of Star Wars coming out at the same time.
Keeping in mind, remember when we went to see The Phantom Menace in 3D?
Oh yes, that was a good time.
Do you know how much of a shitstorm that caused with people going, "Look, do you really want to see Jar Jar Binks in fucking 3D?" And then they cancelled doing the other ones in 3D because they realised it was oversaturation. Then they've got the Obi-Wan Kenobi movie coming out at some point.
Is coming out. I hope we get to see it because it would be stupid if we didn't. I'm really hoping we get
the thing is, the future of Star Wars movies will highly depend on what happens with Episode 9. If it suffers the way that Solo did, because Solo took a massive fucking blow, if it goes the way of Solo and does not do well, we won't get Rian Johnson's trilogy, of which he's actually going to do another trilogy after this one.
I'm curious to see what's happened.
I do also think they shouldn't have called it Episode 7 or 8. They should have just started with another Episode 1, purely because the original trilogy and the prequels were all about.
That would be a bit pointless because it does take place after, like Episode 6.
It does, but it's another episode in. It's not another episode in the Skywalker saga.
No, they're
that
not.
kind
It has the original characters in it. Huh?
Well, yeah.
of barely. But the thing is, the original 6 were really about Anakin Skywalker and his whole journey. When you really look at it, from the sand-loving dickhead of
Oh,
Tatooine
yeah. And he dies, so,
to
you know.
to dying, and that was basically his story. So I think they could have gotten away with calling it Star Wars Episode 1. You know, they could have gotten away with it because that story has kind of ended at this point.
Well, yeah, it has.
I mean, granted, I wouldn't have,
Although Kylo
expected-
Ren, it carries on with Kylo
I
Ren.
would also not like Hayden Christensen to appear as a Force ghost in The Force Awakens
I
for a
wouldn't
reason.
mind that, I really
You
wouldn't
really
mind-
want Kylo Ren to sit there staring at a face of Vader and going, "What should I do, Grandpa?" And then the ghost would appear and go, "Will you stop moping around, you emo fuck?
That would be brilliant. Feet laughed to see.
I was depressed like you, and I killed an entire village of sand people. What are you trying to say, Grandpa? I'm saying go to Tatooine and kill some more sand people."
I think you really hung up on the whole sand people thing.
Well, he only killed.
I slaughtered them like animals.
He only killed. Sorry, he only killed one tribe.
Well, yeah, but that's still pretty bad.
Oh yeah, it's still bad, but then again, the entire point of the original thing, the prequel, seems to be they misread the prophecy. You know, Star Wars movies could have ended and just not had a conclusion if certain things had happened. Like, what if Finn hadn't abandoned the stormtroopers? What if Finn hadn't abandoned the stormtroopers? What if Obi-Wan hadn't have found R2?
Let's figure out how to do.
I mean, I still like that meme of the whole "Help me, Obi-Wan. I only hope." No.
Grow up, you disrespecting brats. Oh, that's right, you won't.
I remember that. Oh.
Darth. I miss Palpatine, oddly enough.
I miss Palpatine. He was brilliant.
Is it possible to learn this power? Not from a Jedi.
He had panache.
Oh yeah, didn't we have Ollie in this chat just a minute ago? I just saw his face on my screen.
He left just before you joined.
Oh shit.
Coincidence? I think not.
Darth.
I'm kidding.
I mean, another problem with the Solo movie, there was only one thing anyone remembers from it, and that's that Darth Maul was in it.
Yeah, I liked that though. I thought that was a brilliant twist.
So I am all still for doing the C-3PO as evil.
Yes. I wish Jack was still here, because I want to hear how excited he is about that.
You just want to piss him off. That's really all you want.
Okay, I might have to send these dudes to Denmark.
What if Snoke? What if the twist in the new movie is that Snoke was actually C-3PO in disguise?
Oh my god, that'd be great.
He just appears.
Surprise,
Ah,
Surprise, motherfucker.
have C-3PO really be Professor Lyric all along?
How would explain it? Because they've got similar sounding voices.
Right.
Oh god, C-3PO is so Lyric.
What is man? What's all that noise? Is someone having a fight?
It's me, I just threw a knife in the sink.
What did you do that for?
What?
I don't know what.
I'm still on the stream.
Oh.
I'm still on the stream.
Make me a sandwich.
Make me a sandwich. Nom 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 nom.
I mean, also Ian's doing a project at the moment where he's trying to do the whole Jafar is really the hero.
Oh, that's brilliant.
He's actually got some very good. He's got some very good work.
I think
going
it's
on.
a good companion piece to,
There's one like that about the Karate Kid movies that Daniel was the real villain.
Go on, explain the plot, Pete.
He's got a good one
I haven't seen it, but
I mean, he's got a good one for Jafar. It's basically that Jafar's a good person just trying to keep Agrabah well, but the problem is Agrabah's a shithole that has a really terrible police, and they can't even stop Aladdin. And the Sultan is just a fat man trying to marry off his daughter, who is constantly having other princes attacked by tigers.
The Sultan is shit, though, isn't he?
The Sultan is
He's the
fat
Sultan
man.
of shit. He is
He's
the
a fat.
Sultan.
He's a fat man-child who wants to sit around playing with his toys rather than running his country. Look at what he's doing in his palace. He's playing with a playset of the palace while his people are starving.
Have some crack, pretty Polly. Oh, Portugal, you dick.
did you think I was stupid? Yes. She was a stupid princess.
I mean, I think it's the fact that they did that Maleficent movie where Angelina Jolie's version was actually Maleficent was actually good. It's just that the people who made her that way, so they're trying to do it with every villain. They're trying to do it with like every villain. I think they're doing Cruella de Vil next, and Ollie's even said, "How do you really make Cruella de Vil sympathetic? She murdered puppies."
She's not good.
No, she is not. She skins puppies.
If nobody kills them, then she will.
I mean, what if they did a version of Beauty and the Beast where Gaston was the good guy?
Oh my god,
bet
how would that
actually.
work?
I bet
That's the point. It's meant to be that, he seems like a stereotypical good guy, then you look deeper and he's just a bit of a misogynistic prick. That's the point of it.
I'm especially good at defecating.
Defecate.
I was a specimen, yes,
Lord.
Lord. Donuts. Lord.
I'll have dinner. Make stick.
Okay, we've
Don't
landed in
move
Copenhagen.
from that spot.
Bar. What? We've advanced?
Tell Papa to come
What's
home.
going on?
Now I'm a lad. I inject heroin, so now I have AIDS. You're my AIDS. My AIDS is gone.
What on earth is going on?
Well, I'm gonna have to love you and leave you because my dinner's just finished.
Ah.
So
Well, good to have you on the
if
show
I'm
anyway.
afterwards, if you're still doing it afterwards, I might join again. But
Okay, well, I might just wrap it up in a bit.
all right then. Thanks for having me again, and I'll see you soon.
Okay, bye Sam. Bye Sam.
Yeah, Mike, you're right.
What's he said?
He said there's no way you can make a story to make you sympathise with Cruella de Vil.
No. Why have I only got one of him? This is really weird. Oh my god, he's called Jackie Smith. I'm especially good at defecating.
more beer. What's more?
Hey, are you eating loud stuff again on the stream? What have I told you about that? Seriously? Oh my god, you've got the attention span of a gnat. Oh, I'm gonna eat very loudly to annoy Seb. Nom nom nom. That's what you sound like. That's the impression of your voice.
I'm hungry. I'm just getting some food. I'm thirsty. I'm just getting a drink. Alright, you've had your drink. Now...
I know.
Don't tell me. Freeze.
Okay, I don't... Oh wait, we might be able to defend Copenhagen.
Where's my super suit? What? Where is my super suit? What? Say what again?
Okay, this is getting a bit of a shit show here. I don't know what to do. So I can't tell if I'm going to be able to defend Copenhagen or not. I have no idea. I don't know if I can be saved. I don't know if I can be salvaged. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like a fool. By the way, for anyone who's actually interested in the game I'm playing, at the moment I'm trying to win the Second World War early. Oh, and they've declared war on the Netherlands. Okay, so I've got to get in and save them now. Alright, we call the Netherlands our ally. Good. We all stand together. Brilliant. Okay. Well, these 20 divisions have got to do their best. Come on. Stop the offensive. This ain't going anywhere. Not anywhere quick anyway.
What?
No, I was talking to the game. Where the fuck are you? Oh, there. Yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream now. I don't think there's anything else I can do in this stream that will be of any entertainment value. So yeah, I will see you on the next one, guys.
Bye.
Bye.